Ready? Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Haynes. I'm here today to talk to you all about child abuse. I'm going to be informing you a little bit about child abuse, but I'm also going to be persuading you why you should help prevent it as well as stop it. First, I'm going to talk about what it is. I will then talk about what you should look for, how to prevent it, the effects that it leaves the children with, and explain how to stop it if it's happening, as well as how to help the child out, the victim out. First, according to mass.gov, child abuse is any non-accidental treatment or act to a child which could be physical, emotional, or sexual. This includes neglect as well. Physical would be like hurting the child. Emotional would be like saying like mean remarks, different things like that. Sexual would be inappropriate touching all over the body. And neglect is pretty much just neglecting your child, if you know what that means, not taking care of them. I'm going to start off with a video.
Chasing the future, we are chasing the dream. I am small in a world full of giants, holding this globe in my delicate hands. I'll be all that you hope for. I need help to find it. Tomorrow's upon us. Will you help me get there? One small step at a time. I am learning to walk. I am learning to smile. Put your hand next to mine. If we trust in a safe place, that's where we'll.
Alrighty. Alright, so, child abuse, who does it? Parents, caregivers, guardians, friends and family, even strangers do it. According to childhelp.org, 3.3 million reports of child abuse are made in the U.S., and this involves nearly 6 million children. Also, they stated that a report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds, and more than 5 children are dying a day because of child abuse. Signs to look for. If you suspect that child abuse is happening, here are some physical signs that you can look for. Burns, bruises, swellings, scars, welts. As for emotional abuse, you can look for the child, being distraught, afraid to go home, also missing school. That even has to do with physical abuse because their parents don't want them to go home because they're afraid, people will notice what they're coming in with, these welts and such. Pretty much anything that looks odd to you and stands out, it's probably something's funky there, something's happening. Also, if the child is anxious, withdrawn, patterns that resemble like belts, hands, dirty clothes, you can tell that the child hasn't been bathed in days, that's signs of neglect. Also, for sexual assault or sexual abuse, you should look for the child not wanting to dress in front of people, STDs, pregnancy in children under 14, running away from home, different things like that. Next, I'm going to be talking about the effects of child abuse. In the future, lack of trust, relationship problems, they won't be able to function properly in relationships, feelings of worthlessness, and feeling damaged. They feel they're damaged because this person did something to them and they're just, they don't feel good about themselves. Trouble regulating emotions, and it can also lead to significant risk for serious health and mental health problems. According to the Australia Journal of Early Childhood, this can also leave a child with emotional distress, post-traumatic stress disorder, childhood behavioral problems, and interpersonal difficulties, problems with cognitive functioning, so failure in school. The child's most likely not going to be able to do well in school because they have these problems on their mind. Next, I'm going to be talking about if you do suspect it's happening, you know that it's happening, what to do. You should definitely contact the child, speak with them, tell them you're there for them, it's not their fault, give them reassurance that you care and you love them. Because most of the time, children are scared, they think they're going to get hurt by the person that's creating the child abuse. So definitely, let them know everything's going to be okay. Now, if you do feel like the child's safety is in harm's way, if you do contact them, then just go straight to the authorities. Contact them right away. If not, you can definitely contact the authorities and speak with the child as well so they know everything that's going on. There's hotlines you can call, different things online. If you head online and Google, check it out. There's many different things you could do. Alrighty. And pretty much to sum it all up, you've learned pretty much what child abuse is, the effects, signs to look for, as well as how to stop it and prevent it if it is happening. So I want to leave you with a quote. It's by Nora Roberts. "The wounded recognize the wounded." Now, you don't have to be wounded or a victim of child abuse to recognize it or help them out. I mean, now you know. So pretty much if you do recognize it or anything's happening, just please help just stop it and prevent it. And I thank you so much for your time, and please help out these victims.